Hey Omofev, this is Fotiot Ngolau, and in this series of videos, we're discussing the reasons why guys over 30 who have been training for a while, who are careful with their diets, they still don't look great naked. And this is video number 2. And the next reason is that they do something that's called program hopping. Now, you might be familiar with the term. If you're not, it's very simple. The habit of starting one program on Monday, and then next Monday again they're gonna tweak that program. Okay, so they might do a completely different program, or they might start adding and subtracting things from the original program, and at the end it has nothing to do with the original program. And that's very bad for many reasons, and one of the primary ones is that you don't actually give your body enough time to get used to the program, to know the exercises, to be able to progress in the reps and the weight. And in fact, you're not letting it do all those cool things we know happen to your body when you are consistent with your training program. Okay, now for me, actually, I was guilty of program hopping myself, and that happened because I thought I was too smart to actually follow most of the programs out there. So I always tried to create a program that fit me perfectly. And that's never gonna actually happen when you are doing this every week. Okay, the best way for you to know whether a program works for you or not is to pick a program that makes sense for you at that point of time and just follow it for 4, 6, 8 weeks. See how your body responds, and then reassess your plan and perhaps make changes. Okay, now here is where a coach can actually help you, because you know what, when we are writing programs for ourselves, we can never be very honest with us. Okay, we will always think that we are unique snowflakes and that some of the training rules don't apply to us. Okay, I have had some clients who, they might do a ton of exercises for one muscle group, while they knew that this might not be the most effective way to build that muscle group. Okay, if they were to advise someone, they will tell him, hey, you know what, you don't need to do 12 different exercises for your chest in one day. Okay, they knew this, but when they were creating their own programs, yeah, somehow they thought that rules didn't apply to them. Okay, and that was a very big problem. Now, ideally, you shouldn't program hop. Ideally, you should just pick one training program. You should progress with it. Ideally, it should also have a progression plan, whether that's for reps, for the weight, the amount of weight you use, for the rest. I mean, it depends on what your current goal is, whether it's to build muscle or to lose fat. And you should stick to that program as much as possible. Now, one exception to this is with exercises, and more specifically with exercises that cause you some kind of pain. Okay, now on the other spectrum of program hopping, we have some guys who are very militaristic when it comes to their programs, and they will actually go through pain and do exercises that hurt them, thinking that, oh, you know what, I should have discipline and I should follow my program to the T. Well, in those cases, yeah, it's okay to make an exception, because if you experience pain, that's something bad. Okay, that's like an injury waiting to happen. That's one of the only times that it's okay for you to actually change a program, or not to change a program. More specifically, it's okay to change an exercise. But ideally, the structure of the program, how you sequence the exercises, the amount of reps and sets, how much you rest, the progression plan are gonna stay the same. But ideally, the exercise that hurts you has to change. Okay, but other than that, yeah, program hopping and changing the variables of your training is one of the reasons why guys don't look great naked. Okay, Omar, so that's all I had to say for this video. Talk to you soon.